We have studied unit number one of the environmental engineering, that is a noise and sound pollution. So these are the content of the noise pollution and air pollution. So we can study sources of noise pollution, then effect of noise pollution, then sound measurement. In that sound measurement, sound pressure, intensity, sound pressure level, loudness equipment, noise level, computer noise level, and noise control technique. And in air pollution, classification of air pollutant, primary and secondary air pollutant, and their importance, atmosphere stability, mixing height, plumb behavior, and meteorological parameter of air pollutant, control mechanism, equipment of particulate containment, then principle and working of the settling chamber, cyclone, fabric filter, then ESP, gaseous containment controlled by the absorption of the absorption of technique. So first part will be our first part is a noise pollution. This is a picture we made. So you can get into what is mean by noise pollution. So what is the noise pollution? So noise pollution is defined as the unpleasant high intensity of sound. It is simply called as a noise. So noise pollution, it is a pollution caused by disturbing the noise that may harm the activity or balance of the human or animal life. So these are the important sources of the noise pollution. The following are the sources of the noise pollution. The first one is the industrial activity, then transportation activities, then domestic activities, then cultural activities, agricultural activities, different activities, mining activity, and other crushing, tunneling, earthquake, and landslide, etc. So measurement of the intensity of the noise. So noise is usually measured either by sound pressure or sound intensity. The sound intensity is measured in decibel in dB. So the unit of the noise is simply is a decibel. So decimal is the ratio expressed as the logarithmic scale relative to a reference sound pressure level. The dB is thus expressed as intensity measured. The sound intensity level is 20 log of 10. The reference intensity is I0. Then dB is equal to 20 log of I divided by I0. So intensity of the noise is noise source. So these are the following are the sources. Then the intensity in dB. So breathing 10 dB, then trickling clock 20 to 30 dB, then normal conservation 40, shouting up to 60 dB, office noise, the noise level should be 60 to 80 dB, traffic 50 to 90 dB, then airport area 150 degrees, then rocket engines 190 degrees. These are the intensity of the noise source. So human ear can't detect sound in the frequency range about 20 to 20,000 hertz. So also, human cannot hear the sound of the intensity less than 1 dB and cannot stand to it more than 140 dB. So effect of noise pollution. So what is the various effect? So first effect is the physical effect, temporary hearing loss, then permanent deafness, then damage the panoramid membrane, then physical effect, headache, then pain in heart, then uh, reduction in vision, then rising blood pressure, loss of memory, then physical effect, depression, then emotional disturbance, then frustration, then irritation. So common measure to control the noise pollution. So which measure you can control the noise pollution? Use earplug, noise helmet, headphone if subjected to high noise pollution. The heavy vehicle should not be allowed into the narrow street. Use of the pressure horn should be avoided. Then law regarding noise pollution and its proper implication must be followed. The sensitive zone like hospital, school, etc. must be kept as a silent zone. Near the industry area as well as side of highway, planting tall trees to make the artificial barrier. This is the important definition. This is the amplitude. This is the wavelength, and the crust, and the frequency of sound. The number of times of the peak arrive in 1 second of the occlusion, it is called as the frequency of the sound. It's measured in hertz. So wavelength, the time between two successive peak and successive thought of oscillation is called as a wavelength, which is measured in mm. So sound pressure level, it is the logarithmic ratio to a reference level measured in dB. A reference level is 0.002 microbar. Threshold of hearing, it is the sound pressure level at which the sound from source becomes audible. The threshold of feeling, when the sound pressure reaches the value of 20 Newton meter square, it is called as a threshold of feeling. The noise control technique, these are the following are the technique to the noise control. For damping, then fan installation, then ductwork, then fan speed, then pneumatic exhaust, then pneumatic nozzles, then vibration pad, then existing machine guards, then chain and timing belt drive, then electrical motors. The first is damping. There are two types of damping. Unconstrained air damping, where the determining high damping material is attached to the surface. Then the constrained layer damping material is a sandwich between laminators. The second method is more effective, about 5 to 25 dB reduction of the noise. This is the application panel, woofer, machine, grad. The limitation less efficient of the thicker sheet. So these are the pictorial image of the damping. Then second, fan installation. A fan will be efficient if create less noise pollution. All the installations which affect the fan efficiency are responsible for the noise pollution. For the maximum fan efficiency, at least 2 to 3 diameter of straight duct between any features, they will disturb the flow and fan itself. It can reduce up to 3 to 20 dB of noise. So this is the standard method of the installation of the fan. This is the picture image of the fan installation. This is the axial flow fan. This is centrifugal type of fan. The next ductwork. So the noise can be reduced by this technique up to 10 to 10 to 20 dB. If the noise airborne, it can be reduced by lining the large vent in the ductwork with the acoustic sound absorber, that is fiberglass, foam, wood, etc. Either sides of vents must be lined along the length. If the velocity is less than 3 meters per second, closed face absorbent should be used. Application, ventilation, cooling, etc. This is the image of the ductwork. The velocity slightly increasing or decreasing. Then fan speed. The fan noise is proportional to the fifth power of the fan speed. Therefore, even a small drop of its fan speed is lead to a major reduction in the noise, achieved by changing control system. The fan speed reduction, if fan speed reduction 10%, the noise reduction is 2 dB. Simultaneously 20% 5 dB, then 30% 8 dB, 40% 11 dB, 50% 15 dB. Then pneumatic exhaust. Effective use of the silencer can be permanently reduce the noise 10 to 30 dB. This is the picture image of the pneumatic exhaust. This is the coupling of the pneumatic silencer. This is the images. So causes of failure of the remedy. So the following are the table to explain the difference between success and failure. So causes of failure: back pressure, fit the larger coupling and silencer, then clogging, fit the straight through the silencer which would not clog and or have no back pressure, then multiple exhaust, correct them into the single large diameter pipe filled with the near the silencer, it will reduce noise up to the 25 dB. In pneumatic nozzle, by replacing the existing nozzle, the noise level can be reduced up to 10 dB. The nozzle uses less compressed air application, cooling units, drying units, and blowing units. So this is the diagram of the pneumatic motors. Then next technique is the vibration pad. The motor, pumps, gearbox, etc. are mounted on the rubber pad to reduce the vibration. For example, rubber, then spring tires or spring types. This is the picture in the effect of isolation. Then existing machine guards. So in this existing machine guards, by the improvement of existing machine guards, the noise pollution can be reduced. A minimizing the gap. 50% gap reduction lead 3 dB reduction in the noise, and 90% gap reduction reduce the noise level up to 10 dB. Then chain and timing belt devices, replacing the noisy chain drive by quicker timing belt. It helps reduce the noise by 20 dB. Then the electric motors, the use of general duty motor instead of the various motor in a plant or in a plant for fan, pump machine, etc. can reduce the noise by 10 dB. This is the permissible noise level in residential zone as per Act of the 1986. The residential zone during daytime, the noise level should be 55 or less than 55. During night, the noise level is 45. Then silent zone like hospital, school, during daytime, the noise level should be 50. And during night time, the noise level should be 40 dB. Industrial zone, that during daytime, the noise level should be 75 dB, and during night time, the noise level should be 65 dB. Then your commercial zone, the noise level should be 65 in day, and noise level should be 55 in night. So this is the permissible noise level as per Act. The equivalent noise level of total sound pressure is calculated by 20 log of 10 P divided by P0, or D is equal to 20 log of 10 I divided by I0. So P divided P and P0 is the SPL in microbars. P0, the formula, the value of P0 is 0.002 microbars or 0.00002 Newton per